I had known before I got a service dog. So one thing that I was not aware of before I got Weller is the general public does not know how to act around service dogs. There were some rules that I didn't know, but I was taught as a child to just leave the dog alone. My mom, anytime I saw a dog in a non-pet friendly place, I'd be like, Mom, there's a dog. And my mom would go, yeah, but that's a working dog. We have to leave him alone. And I go, okay, and move on. I realize now, not everybody had that experience in their life, so that's always a thing. Not everybody knows how to act around a dog. They will chase you, they will distract your dog, and you have to be really good at saying no. I sucked at saying no. When I first got Weller, people would talk to him and I'd be like, oh, thanks, but can we not talk to the dog? Like, very meek, very, like, yeah, I mean, if you have to talk to him, I guess you can, but he is working. Now, I don't care. I go, we don't talk to working dogs, which it is definitely a skill that you have to figure out. You have to figure out what works best for you, because not everybody is going to feel comfortable immediately going, we don't talk to working dogs. Like, being assertive and saying, we don't do that. Some people try to be a little nicer. They try to be like, oh no, let's not do this. Oh no, let's not do this. Try to be, but from what I've seen, if I am mean to you when you kneel down and you go, oh hi baby, and you baby talk at my dog, if I'm mean to you and I go, we don't talk to working dogs, you aren't a repeat offender. You walk away. You don't interact with me anymore. However, out of the times that I've been like, oh no, we don't, I prefer if you didn't speak to him, please, they just do something else. They just pet him. But if I am just assertive and mean, first go around and go, we don't do that, they walk away and I don't have any problems. Which I realize that's not always the best way to go. Just because it works does not mean it is kind or nice, because sometimes they genuinely don't know. And that's okay. I don't do that to children. Children, they don't know any better. They only know what their parents teach them, and if their parents don't teach them about service dogs, that's not the kid's fault. That's okay. So my dog is an owner-trained service dog, and I knew service dogs were highly trained. However, I did not realize how much training goes into that. How much training it actually does take to get your dog to do something. I don't know if every dog is like this, but my dog is, because this is like the first dog I've ever had that I take places with me. My childhood dog right now, Barkley, has severe anxiety going anywhere. So he doesn't go out anywhere. But when I first got Weller, he was great at tasking. He could do everything I asked. He would spin on command. He'd do everything. But then we'd go out into public and he'd go, I don't know what you told me. And he would refuse to do everything. And so I've learned it takes so much more training, because with Weller I have to teach him at home, and then we can move into like doing it at a pet friendly place. And once he gets it down in a pet friendly place, then I can start doing it other places, a little busier, and then eventually at some point he'll start doing it like at Disney, at a psychotic, crazy place, and he will actively task for me. We have to work him up to it. He can't go from no distractions to all of the distractions, which, like, valid, fair. I also can't do that. I don't know why I thought he could do that, but another thing, when you're taking a service dog out, it takes a lot more time than just me running out there to go grab something. When I take Weller has to be dressed. He doesn't have to be marked. I prefer just marking him because I don't like potentially running into access issues. If I'm running to a pet friendly place and then I'm like, oh, I need something from Food City, I'll bring him in with me unmarked, because it's not the end of the world. If I do something like that, I'm like, it's not the end of the world. But if I'm specifically going somewhere with him, I like to have it marked. that's not pet friendly, just so I minimize my potential for access issues. And then also with outings, you have to take the dog out before you go and make sure he does everything so there's not any accidents in the store. Loading him up, he has a car crate, so I have to load him up, close the door, close the car door, get myself in the car. And then when I get there, I have to get myself out, open the car door, open his crate door, let him out, clip the leash on. It's a lot more. And people also will stop me. I took him to the grocery store a few weeks ago when it was all rainy, or when it was all icy out or something, and he had his booties on, and I was stopped like every 5 feet asking me, where'd you get his booties? How'd you train him to get his booties on? How did you do this? How did you do this? And I love answering questions, but also sometimes, like, we were quite literally just in there for 2 seconds, food for the next day. Me and my roommate, we just wanted pasta, okay? We just wanted pasta and some pasta sauce, and then go home and make our pasta and happily sit down and watch the rookie and eat our pasta. But every 5 feet I was stopped going, where are those shoes from? And I'm happy to answer those because I love telling other people about Wagwear and all of their booties and everything that I use them for. But people will talk to you and want to tell you all about their dog and their shoes and their shoe training journey. And you're like, I just want my pasta, man. Service dogs don't have to go everywhere with you. That's something I didn't realize, but the longer I've been a handler, because I've only actually had Weller sit actually like full time with me May 2025. So like full time, I've only been a handler for like a year, but I've been training him since October of 23. But by being a handler for that period of time, I have learned things as I've gone through training him. I don't take him to nail salons. Like anytime I've had to go get my nails done 3 times in the past like 2 months. He has gone with me none of those times. I don't take him with me. Nail salons are filled with chemicals. Sometimes those chemicals overstimulate me, make my nose hurt. I don't want that to happen to him. Same thing with hair salons. Now, he did go to a hair salon with me once. We won't be doing that again. It wasn't even that he was bad or anything. Something had happened where I couldn't leave him home, and there was nobody to watch him, so he came with me. Which, fine, whatever. But, yet again, with all the chemicals in the air, I prefer to just leave him at home. And also, when it comes to service dog, his needs come before your wants. If you want to go out, but your dog hasn't been out all day, he needs to go out before you can go out. Otherwise, he's gonna, like, poop in the store. And that's something that nobody ever really wants.